Hey, y'all, grab your helmets and your history notes because today we're storming the beaches of World War II, European edition. This isn't just about battles and bunkers. Oh no. This is about drama, strategy, liberation, innovation, and the ultimate takedown of a fascist regime. Let's spill that tea. Before the US even jumped into the war, the Brits were already giving Hitler the business. In 1940, Hitler unleashed his Luftwaffe on Britain in an all out air war. It was bombs over London, night after night. This became known as the Blitz. But the Royal Air Force, they were absolute legends. With the help of new radar technology, they could track incoming German planes and fight them off in dramatic dogfights over the English Channel. It was given aviation heroics meet sci fi. Winston Churchill summed it up with chef's kiss of a quote: "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few." The Battle of Britain didn't just save the UK, it gave the Allies the confidence that Hitler could be stopped. The US took notes, sipped tea, and got ready to enter stage left. By the early 1940s, most of Europe was under Nazi control. France, fallen. Poland, occupied. Britain, hanging on. And the US, still officially neutral, but definitely sending help under the Lend-Lease. On June 6, 1944, over 100,000 Allied troops, including thousands of Americans, landed on Normandy's beaches in an operation so bold that it had its own name: Operation Overlord. Leading the charge, our future president, General Dwight D. Eisenhower. Chaos? Oh, absolutely. But the result? A massive turning point. The Allies broke through, liberated France, and made Hitler start sweating. Now, let's talk about the Tuskegee Airmen. These were black aviators who smashed Nazi aircraft in the skies while smashing racial barriers back home. Total icons. And the 442nd Regimental Command Team, all Japanese American soldiers fighting while their families were in internment camps back home. Still became the most decorated unit in U.S. history. Mic drop. In December 1944, Hitler tried a surprise comeback called the Battle of the Bulge. It was cold, it was brutal, and the U.S. troops held the line. Spoiler alert, he failed. That was his last major offensive in the West. As U.S. troops pushed deeper into Germany, they discovered the unthinkable: Holocaust concentration camps. General Eisenhower made sure the horrors were documented because the world needed to see what unchecked hate can do. Now, let's lighten the mood a little with some glow up tea. World War II didn't just end fascism, it kick-started the future. We're talking radar, born to track Nazi planes, now guiding everything from airplanes to weather reports. Penicillin went from lab experiment to life-saving mass production. Computers? The British built the first one, Colossus, to track Nazi codes, paving the way for the digital age. Even your nylon stockings and your microwave dinners have wartime roots. And yes, the Manhattan Project developed the first atomic bomb, but we'll unpack that drama in the Pacific episode. But for now, just know science was popping off. By spring 1945, with the Soviets closing in from the east and the US from the west, Hitler self-deleted in his bunker. Germany surrendered and the world celebrated Victory in Europe, or VE Day, on May 8, 1945. World War II in Europe wasn't just about battles. It was about bravery, brains, and building a better future. The US came into the game late, but it came through, and the world would never be the same. See you next time when we go nuclear in the Pacific. But until then, stay bold, stay brilliant, and as always, keep spilling that history tea.